Hi guys, MattiAce, and today I'm out walking. It's probably the worst weather in a long time that I'm out walking making any of these videos, but I want to talk to you guys about time optimization, and I want to do that in the context of earning cryptocurrency through a variety of different ways that is possible for the time being. And even though you may not be interested in cryptocurrency itself, time optimization is definitely something that applies to every aspect of life, the way I see it anyway. But I want to start off by thinking about time optimization in the sense of, is it worth it to do whatever you're looking at that could potentially earn you, in this case, some cryptocurrency? And moreover, if you spend extra time and extra effort into a certain project, is it worth it to earn twice as many tokens or twice as much money by performing 4 times the amount of tasks, or by spending 4 times the amount of time into that project? Now, the way I see it, it's not. There are currently so many projects and there are so many options that time optimization is probably one of the most important factors if you want to get into this aspect of life. If you want to spend maybe an hour, a few hours of your day trying to earn some cryptocurrency as a way of getting into cryptocurrency, or maybe getting into a new blockchain if you're already invested somewhat. Now, starting off, the way I got into cryptocurrency was basically two projects. One, the Brave browser, which fits me as a content creator very well with its reward system for referrals, right? So I shared my referral links to you guys. You guys got to know about a great browser. You guys could earn some BAT with that browser, just like me, and I got a referral bonus for doing that. Now, the other one that I got into early on, or for me early, was Alien Worlds, which is a game, a kind of card game, mining game on the Wax blockchain. I'm still playing that game, and I expanded through the Wax ecosystem, starting off with Alien Worlds, and it's been quite profitable over time for me. And what's important to understand is that these two projects, they fit me very well, but for the most of you guys that are watching this, it probably will not fit you as well. And that is because, one, I'm a content creator, which benefits me from the Brave browser, and two, being that I work from home, I have the time to mine in the game Alien Worlds in a way that most people don't have the time. However, now I want to give you a couple of hints about things that doesn't fit me very well, but that probably fits you guys, or some of you guys, much better. And that is those IoT and mapping projects that benefits you a lot, or could be profitable for you if you're driving a lot, if you're moving around a lot. Now, starting off, the obvious one, of course, is the Helium. No, Helium is not. Well, that's an obvious. No, that's not equally obvious. The obvious one is Noodle. Sorry, confusing there. Noodle is the most obvious one, and that is because it is very, very easy. All you do is install the app. The app is also a phone wallet, so the seed phrase is very important there. But once you have that app installed, you just have to have it selected. You turn off the screen, and it's just earning you tokens. And it's basically a no effort passive income app that I'm earning from it, but I know from the feedback from you guys, there are plenty of you guys that are earning more than twice as much as me, obviously because you are living a life that is very different from the way I live my life. Now, taking this to another step, to another level, are projects like, for example, I think it's Soar or something. I'll check it out. I'll see if I can get a link in the description. That's on the Cosmos ecosystem, but also, of course, Hivemapper, which is on Solana. Now, Hivemapper requires you to install and place a camera in your car and it maps wherever you're driving in a way that is designed to, I guess it's supposed to compete with Google Maps, but it's more designed for, it's gonna be more advanced, because now that we're getting to the self-driving cars and all that, we're gonna need more sophisticated and more detailed maps. And that is where Hivemapper comes in. Now, here's where you have to think about what I consider time and effort optimization. When it comes to Hivemapper specifically, and this is a project that I haven't looked into too much because it doesn't apply to me, but the principle of thought applies to basically every aspect of life. First, one of these cameras, to my knowledge, costs about $300. So you first have to evaluate, are you willing to risk those $300? What if it goes bankruptcy the day after you buy the camera? You lose all those money, okay? That's the first aspect of it. Second aspect of it is this gonna have any profit where I live, where I drive? Now here you have to do some research into then see if you drive in an urban area, well, maybe that area has been mapped already. So is it worth it to add more mapping from you or not? Or maybe you live very far out in the countryside, and you can see on the Hivemapper map that, okay, my area hasn't been mapped that much. Maybe it's very profitable for me to map this area. But hey, because there's not that many people driving here, there's not that many people here, maybe it's not that profitable. So you have to take all these things into consideration. But of course you also have to take into consideration, is this gonna be too much of an inconvenience in your life? What is your wife gonna think about you putting a camera in the car like this? Are they gonna be suspicious of, oh no, we don't want that, no, I don't trust it? What about your kids? They see a camera and you go, oh, what is this, daddy? Like this. Are they gonna rip it down or whatever? Is it, you know, all of these things you have to take in consideration, right? But obviously, if this is interesting, again, the noodle app is just a given for, I would say, like 95% of the population. It's just because, not because you earn so much money, but because you don't. It's because it's so simple, right? Now, right, as you probably have heard if you've been watching my streams lately, we are in a massive airdrop season. There are all these projects that are coming out. What they're doing is that they will reward early users for interacting with their protocol by dropping their token once that token launches. And I think this partly is because of the regulatory scrutiny from the SEC in the United States, where they can't have a token sale kind of the same way anymore, because that would be considered a security sale, and that is heavily regulated. So by dropping these tokens instead, without announcing it, that is not breaking any of these financial rules, to my knowledge. Now, this is not my area of expertise, but it's just things that I'm picking up on. Either way, you can benefit from that. Here, when it comes to it's normally called airdrop farming or airdrop hunting, whatever you want to call it. It's getting more and more difficult. It requires more and more from you, and many of these airdrops require you to already have tokens or coins invested. But there are plenty of these potential future airdrops that requires no investment whatsoever, only effort using their test net, where you by connecting to their faucet will get some test tokens, and you can just use those test tokens in order to make some, I don't know, some trades or some whatever the application is, and down the line you will be rewarded for that effort, potentially. So again, is it worth it? Is it worth your time? Well, that depends on how you live your life. Depends on how much time you have to spare, how much fun this is, how interested you are in this, how much you believe in this for the future. Do you believe in cryptocurrency? I can assure you, I do. Well, every one of you know that I do. So that's one of the reasons why, even though I have, I don't know, I've earned like $6 for on my noodle app, yeah, it's peanuts. But you never know where that kind of a project goes. You never know what price potential there is in that project or in that token. So because of the minimal effort, it is worth it, in my opinion. DeFi Land, a game that I've been playing for years, it fits me like a hand in a glove, right? I am doing so much work by my computer anyway, so for me to just play a game that takes like 30 seconds or 2.5 minutes every once in a while, it works for me. I don't drive, I don't have a car, I don't have to go to work, I don't have to go to an office in a town, so there are many apps, some of them which I've mentioned, that might work very, very well for you, but that doesn't in any way work for me. Now obviously I don't know them as much, but I want to give you the chance to get into this, look at this if you want to, and you can make your own decision based on that. And of course, nothing that I said in this video should be considered financial investment advice, because I'm not qualified to give financial advice. With that, I say good luck, and may the market be with you.